everyone, I hope you are in good health. So today we are going to continue our lesson on Module 4, Year In, Year Out. But before that, do you still remember what we have learned last week? Yes, we learned about the 4 seasons, right? Okay, starting from spring, what comes after that? Yes, summer, after summer, autumn, after autumn, winter, yes. So if last week we focused on listening, this week we are going to focus on reading. So what we need here in my class now is your Get Smart 3 students book and also the worksheet that I have provided in your Google Classroom. Okay, let's start our lesson now.
February, March, April, May and June, July and August, goodbye summer, autumn's coming soon. Hey September, October, November, it's December, winter's here, goodbye Christmas, that's the end, it's time for another year. February, March, April, May and June, July and August, goodbye summer, autumn's coming soon. Hey September, October, November, it's December, winter's here, goodbye Christmas, that's the end, it's time for another year. Goodbye Christmas, that's the end, it's time for another year.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, now, like I said before, in our previous lesson, we have learned about seasons around the world. However, the word season is only one of the many words we can use to tell time. So what I'm saying is, in English, there are a lot of words we can use to tell time, and each word gives specific information about different time. Now let's take a look at these examples. I'm sure most of these words look familiar to you, right? So in the beginning of this year, I'm sure we have learned about day, hour, and date. So this time we are going to focus on year, season, and month and how to use these words in sentences correctly. So in previous lessons at school, we have learned thoroughly about hour and different times of the day, right? But now let's just have a quick revisions on how we use hour and different times of the day in a sentence. Now let's take a look at the first one, hour. There are so many words that we can use to tell hour, especially when you look at the clock or at your watch. You can tell the time by using these words. For example, 6:30, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And usually when we use these words in sentence, we have to add at before the time. Okay? At 6:30, at 9 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. You have to remember this because many people get confused on which word to use before you tell hours. So now we are going to look at some examples on how to use hours in sentences. Can you read these sentences aloud? Okay, look at number 1. I usually take a bath at 6:30. I always play video games at 5 o'clock. Yesterday, I did my homework at 9 o'clock. So always remember that whenever you want to talk about hours, you add at instead of in or on. Okay? Can you remember this? Good. Now next, times of the day. So we have used this frequently in our lessons from the beginning of the year. So these are some of the words that we use to tell different times of the day. Number 1, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, and midnight. So just now we have learned about hours. To use the words that tell hours, we add at before the words, right? But for the times of the day, it's going to be different. So this one you have to memorize and remember. The only way to use it correctly is to remember and practice the correct way to use it. So now let's take a look at them one by one. In the morning, at noon, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, and at midnight. So basically for morning, afternoon, evening, we use in, but for noon, night, and midnight, we use at. Okay? So now let's take a look at how these words are used in sentences. Now I'm going to give you time to read these sentences aloud. So number 1, I usually take a bath in the morning. My swimming class ends at noon. We have lunch in the afternoon. I always play video games in the evening. Yesterday I did my homework at night. The fireworks show will start at midnight. And for those who are not sure what noon and midnight are, noon is basically 12 o'clock during daytime and midnight is 12 o'clock during nighttime. Okay, so that's the difference. Previously we talked about hours, right? Do you know that we can also use hours and times of the day in the same sentences? So let's take a look at number 1. What if I want to add the hour in the sentence? I usually take a bath at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay? For number 2, noon is specifically for 12 o'clock. So you don't really want to use my swimming class ends at 12 o'clock at noon because noon is already telling you that it's 12 o'clock. But for number 3, we can add hour there. We have lunch at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or number 4, I always play video games at 6:30 in the evening. So that's how you do it. Okay? Okay, now let's take a look at how we use days, dates, months, and years in sentences. Okay, first let's look at days and dates. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we also have dates. 1st of May, 2nd of July, and 31st of August. For days and dates, you will have to add on, okay? on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on the 1st of May, on the 2nd of July, on the 31st of August. Okay, now I'm going to give you time to read these sentences aloud. Okay, are you done? Now let's review the sentences again together. Number 1, we have assembly on Mondays. On Mondays. Okay. Number 2, we will go to the park on Saturday. Number 3, our aunt is coming on the 3rd of May. Number 4, we celebrate our Independence Day on the 31st of August. So again, please remember that whenever we talk about days and dates, we have to add on before the words, okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Now we are going to learn about how to use months and years in sentences. As you know, we have 12 months in a year, and after the 12th month, we are going to welcome a new year, okay? So as you can see here, I have listed some examples for you to see. So for months here, we have January, February, March, April, May, June. And for years, for example, 20, 1999, and 2011. So for this one, we have to add the word in before the months and years in sentences. For example, in January, in February, in March, in April, in May, in June, and for years in 2020, in the year 1999, in 2011. Okay, let's look at how we can use these words in sentences. Please read the sentences aloud. Okay, number 1, winter starts in November. In November. Number 2, this year we are celebrating Eid in May. Number 3, my younger sister was born in 2017. Number 4, I thought we could see flying cars in 2020. Okay, so do you understand how to use these words in sentences now? Okay, so now for activity 1, I'd like you to open your Get Smart Students book and turn to page 36. You can pause this video first if you need to. Okay, done? Okay, now I'm going to play an audio recording for you. Okay, listen to the audio first and then try to read the story aloud. Okay.
Module 4. Smart Kids. Activity 1. Listen and read.
Thursday after school.
Happy birthday, Greg!
Thanks, Anna. When's your birthday, Anna?
It's in October too. It's on Saturday. Let's have a party on Saturday for our birthdays.
I can't, Anna. I have karate on Saturday.
What about Friday?
No, I can't. On Friday, I have basketball.
What about Sunday then?
Sorry, Anna. I can't on Sunday.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Greg!
Now it's your time to read. You can pause this video first. Done? Excellent. Okay, now let's move on to activity 2. Okay, now turn to page 37. Okay, I'd like you to answer questions 2, 3, and 4. Question 2. Read activity 1 and write the day. You can pause this video first as you answer the questions. Done? Good. Okay, so now let's discuss the answer. Okay, for question 1, the answer is Saturday. Question 2, the answer is Friday. Number 3, the answer is again Saturday. Okay, next question 3. Listen and match. Okay, I'm going to play the audio for you. As you listen to the audio, you can match the pictures.
Activity 3. Listen and match. 1.
Hey, Sue. Do you want to play computer games after school? What day is it today? It's Wednesday. I always have karate after school on Wednesday.
2.
Let's play computer games on Thursday then. Sure. Thursday is great.
3.
Bob, let's go to the cinema on Saturday. Saturday? I can't. I always play tennis on Saturday.
4.
Let's go to the cinema on Sunday then. Yes, we can go on Sunday.
Done? Okay, let's discuss the answer. Number 1, the answer is Wednesday. Number 2, the answer is Thursday. Number 3, the answer is Saturday. And number 4, the answer is Sunday. Okay, lastly, question 4. Put the months in order. Okay, let's see if you have put the numbers correctly. Okay, number 1, January. Number 2, February. Number 3, March. Number 4, April. Number 5, May. Number 6, June. Number 7, July. Number 8, August. Number 9, September. Number 10, October. Number 11, November. And lastly, number 12, December. Okay, good job everyone. Now for our last activity, you have to print the worksheet provided and then you have to answer all questions. And as usual, after you answer all questions, you have to snap the photo of your complete answer and submit it to our Google Classroom for me to grade. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you.